Yes, good morning, Ugandans. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, the rest of the world. Good morning, whatever. Good day to whoever is listening to me. I am doing a follow-up video. I'm doing a follow-up video to support my people from Busia. Busia is a place where I come from. A few days ago, we saw the local leadership standing against the security system. The security system that picked a magazine full of bullets and planted in a home of one of the people in Busia, trying to develop trumped up charges, something that is done commonly in Uganda. And like I told you, I was a victim of that before. In the early 1989, I was accused the way David Ogutu was accused. And I was accused by, I still remember because it was a local defense man. He was called Bosco Okecho. I don't know, I think he died. He's no longer there. I don't hear about him. And they planted, they used to plant guns, uniforms, army uniforms, capes, and what have you, in our grass-thatched houses. And then they come and do a search, or what you call musako, or an operation, and they find guns, they find uniforms, and then they would arrest so many of us. So many young people at my time were killed. And the day it was my turn, I remember, we were collected in a place called Ndaiga, in Busitema, where I come from. And they brought soldiers and what have you to sort us out and to see who to arrest. And then the people stood with me and they said, James has never been a rebel. James is a known sportsman. You can imagine the way Mando was killed. I was a sportsman who used to coach. By the time I was in school, I was being paid for being a coach for the school, and yet I was a student. Now, people who hated me used my coaching experience to call me to say that I was coaching rebels, something that has persisted on my head. Even recently, when I was still running a sports club in Tororo, people said I was coaching rebels again. Now, this thing hurts me. The whole world has watched. I watched that video from America, those desperate people in Busia trying to struggle with security. And I'm here to mobilize the whole world, including America, where I am. I am in uniform serving America. And America is in my country. We have an embassy there. America, it is the funds that you give us. It's the fund, it's the army. This is the national army that you partner with, that is mistreating, that can do anything. I have never seen a country that turns against its young people like Uganda has done. I walk in America and you find stadiums everywhere filled. The first thing I did when I came to America was to volunteer as a coach. Track and field, because there are young people everywhere. After the Cheptegeis, the Halimas, the Nanyondos, the Beatrice is showing to you that they are even, Uganda has a talent. There is no effort. There is no known effort, because I'm a national coach from Uganda, track and field. There is no known national effort to nurture young people. But there is national effort to destroy young people. There is national effort in Uganda to destroy young people. Even the young people I was coaching were always arrested. And it always took me time to go to police to release them. I have never seen a country waste younger people like Uganda does. Bobby Wine, Chagulanyi, I knew him long time ago. We used to meet in the MTN marathon. I knew him as a boxer. And by the time he comes up into a leadership position to lead, it is a talent that needs promotion. In America, you people, you'll be promoting Bobby Wine. But in Uganda, we have turned Bobby Wine and naming all his team and every person who follows him a rebel. David Ogutu in Busia was being accused for following Bob Wine, and they planted guns in his house. They planted guns, they planted magazines, bullets in his house so that they can have a case against him. I keep on emphasizing this, that UK, United Kingdom, France, America, you are finally becoming a partner in crime. If you are not listening to us, we have had series of demonstrations everywhere across the world. It is us Ugandans. I don't think I should have found my way to America. It's out of fear. It's out of the destitution that is in the country. People are very proud to even say that Uganda has closed school for the longest time as a record, and people are proud of it. I saw Ugandans celebrating that we now hold a national record for closing schools. This is very, very unfair as a country. And we appeal to our partners to also listen to us. I feel disturbed, especially me who has served the US Embassy in Kampala as a foreign service nation, that sometimes I can't even have an audience with any of you people in the embassy. If you trusted me and employed me, and if you have trusted so many of us, and there are people in the embassy, you should ask if the things that are happening in Uganda are true, and they'll tell you they are true. I am in the United States seeing from the best examples. How you handle your young people is not the way we're handling our young people at home. So I am interested, as somebody who comes from Busia, I'm interested in knowing the conclusion of security people planting guns in David Ogutu's home and being defended by Ewan Geoffrey Mbulu and his security, the local people. I want the world to get interested in this. I want the world to follow up this. This is the thing that you are dealing with in Uganda as partners. Thank you for listening to me.